Hey everyone, I am Amanda from Mandy Lynn Plans. Welcome back for another plan with me. This is going to be a pen only plan with me, so absolutely no stickers. I am going to be using my Beauty by Starlet Stencils and my Tombow Mono drawing pen, and then I'm going to be using two fountain pen colors. So I'm going to choose the first. This is my favorite fountain pen ink. It is Marine by Diamine, and I haven't used it in one of my spreads in a very long time, and I'm feeling kind of, I feel like it's time for me to use it again. So I am choosing the first color, but I need your guys' help to choose the second color. So the ones that I have selected for you to choose: Apache Sunset, Kelly Green, Majestic Purple, or Ottoman Rose. So again, I will be using Marine by Diamine for sure. I need your help in choosing if I should use Apache Sunset with it, Kelly Green with it, Majestic Purple with it, or Ottoman Rose. All right, so flipping back to show you how this week has turned out so far. I was using the Gold Geometric Kit. Looks like I haven't really kept up with my to-dos or my daily tracker things over here on this side. I will catch up on them sometime, I'm sure, but I didn't have a chance before I started filming this. So let's go ahead and get right into the planning. This will be a shorter plan with me. Since I'm not using any stickers of any kind and I'm using my fountain pens, I'm not going to be writing in what I'm actually doing. I'm just going to be tracing the boxes and things. So let's go ahead and get started over here on my sidebar. I'm going to grab my pencil board so we have a nice flat surface, and I am going to use, I think, one of these cool little banners. This one, I think. I'm going to scooch this over just a little bit. So I like having a spot in my planner to put things that I am grateful for throughout the week. Even if I'm having a bad day, it's a good reminder to kind of be forced, I guess, to write something that I was thankful for that day. Because even though I have a rough day, there's always something that I have been blessed with, and I want to make sure that I find those things and am grateful for them. So I'm really just doing the bare minimum here, and I'm gonna go in later with my fountain pen. So I will go ahead and count out 14 grid spaces. I like to use 2 per day. I don't write super tiny, and I don't have a super fine nib pen. It is a fine, but it could be even finer. I guess they have extra fine too. So I'm gonna count out 14. All right, so I need my box to come all the way down here at least. I'm gonna maybe just hang it over just a little bit more so I have plenty of room for sure. Okay, there's that. And I'm not sure if I want to do anything down here yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave that for now. And sometimes I don't, and I'm okay with that. I don't find a need to clutter up my space just for the sake of cluttering it up and having it all look full. I want the things that I put on my planner to be functional for me. So I'm going to go ahead and get right in with the plans. I do have, one of my schools is meeting on Monday, the other one is not. And if you watch my previous plan with me, it's actually the opposite school. So I only had one last Monday, and that was off because of President's Day. And then this one, they're going on a field trip. So only one school. And I think for school this week, I'm going to use this banner here. I really like this banner. If you are new to Beauty by Starlet Stencils, she does have a YouTube channel. She shows you how to use her stencils, gives you a few ideas. So a lot of the ideas that I have, most of them actually came from her. Her name is Stephanie. Okay, so I will be there until about 3:30. So I'm gonna mark this in. And since I'm not going to the other school, I will be at that school all day. even though I'm not teaching for some of it. I will just play with my daughter in the nursery. Okay, so that's for that day, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put in school. For this day, while I'm at it, I'm gonna leave the banner the same, just for consistency. But the other things I'm doing, I want to mix it up and use some other banners that I don't use as often. So I actually just got finished filming my new releases for my sticker shop. If that interests you at all, they should be live as you're watching this. My goal is to get them up first thing Friday morning. So go check it out if you haven't already. I am releasing several new kit sizes. I have weeks kits, both weekly weeks kits and monthly weeks kits this week, and also daily pages for the A6. So I pretty much have kits for all of the most commonly used, I would say. I do not have the A6 weekly supplement kits. I would love to be able to offer those, but those are not out at this time. So that's the only one that I'm missing. Then we have our recycle picked up on Tuesday. So I am going to use, I think, this. Now, it might not seem like it at first glance, but this rectangle here and these little flags are another banner. So I am going to put that right up here so that I remember to make sure that my husband gets both the trash and the recycle out. Our recycle is only picked up every other week. So it's important that we get that out on the weeks that they pick it up. All right, and then we have Awana Wednesday night. What other banners do we have? We have this one I used over here. Maybe I will just use this little arrow, but I think I want it to go this way. So that starts at 7. And then we have library on Thursday morning. I am filming this on Thursday, and it was a packed house today. Very different from 2 weeks ago when my daughter and I were the only ones there. It was fun to have more kids there than normal. I think for this, I'm going to use, let's see, let's do this little banner deal. Flag, I guess you could call it. It's not really a banner. And then we have payday. I'm not sure if I have any other banners that I haven't used. We could use this one with the circles. We'll put that up here. Try and line those up best I can. And then this is what's tricky. It's trying to get these two to line up. I've not been super successful at that, and it's not perfect, but it's actually pretty close, so I am okay with that. And then one of my good friends has a ministry she's doing for ladies of the church, and she makes signs and sells them, you know, canvases and things, and she is having a bunch of us over to help us make our own this night, so that will be very fun. I'm looking forward to that. I think I might use this one. Let's do that. Yeah, that'll be fun. I think it starts at, ooh, now I don't remember. I'm gonna go ahead and say 6. I think that's right. And if not, well, I can't move it because it's not a sticker. I will just have to deal with it. That's one thing I do love about stickers. I know people kind of have a love-hate relationship, or just a hate-hate relationship with stickers, but I love that you can move them around when plans change. That is huge for me. I think I'm going to use this cool thing for, it is a hexagon. I'm going to use it for church, I think, for something different. And we do not have to go in early, so I think it will cover up just the right amount of space that we need. I'll try and center that. Okay, not perfectly centered, but not terrible either. And then we have small group on Sunday night. Let's see, is there one I have not used? That's upside down. I think I've used most of them, so I'm gonna go back and use this curved one, I think from over here, since it will be way over here. Okay, and that starts at 6 o'clock as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in. I do love using stencils. It's something that you buy once and you can use, and there are so many different ways that you can use them, and you can use different pens. But like I said, you cannot move them. You could use whiteout, I guess, but writing on top of whiteout has never been my favorite thing in the world. So now the only other thing that I have to do with you today is put my checklists down at the bottom. I do like to have a row of checklists of things that I need to get done throughout the week. They're not day specific, so the things that I write in this column are not necessarily Tuesday's chores. I just like to have like my laundry and my cleaning and meals that are gonna be that week, that type of thing. I'm not actually gonna put any of that in with you. I'm just going to make the checklist boxes. And how I like to do these, because there are only 3 of them, I like to line up one of them. So this is one that I've already drawn, and I'm gonna do the other 2. So then the spacing is all, I mean, it looks like there were 5 checklists there. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep doing that. And again, it is hard to line these up to where they're even. I just kind of try and do my best, and when they're not perfect, I try not to stress about it. Which is saying a lot from OCD Amanda over here. So I cannot believe that it will already be March on Friday, the week that I am planning this. That is crazy to me. I haven't even done my March planning. I have not done that. I need to do that this weekend, because trying to think of everything that I had the last bit of this week was kind of stressful because I haven't placed it down in my planner yet. I usually try and do that in advance as much as I can. But with so many new releases this week, I have been a little busier than I normally would be. I wanted to get out those weeks kits as soon as possible. People have been asking for a while, and we've only been open just over a month. So, I mean, it's not like they've been asking, you know, for 6 months or anything, but I like to make my customers happy. Okay, so now that I am done with those, I am going to go ahead and make just kind of a little straight banner, nothing super fancy. I'm just going to use the edge of this and draw some lines. And I think I'm going to do what I've done in the past. It's not what I always do, but it's something that I like that I did once. Maybe my first pin only, or maybe my second, I'm not sure. I'm going to use these little flags and have them kind of stick over. So I think if I'm careful with how I do this, if I pay attention, it should go pretty well. We'll see. So the thing above the 22. Now that I'm focusing, trying to make these all straight, I can't talk. Oh dear. Okay, there's that. 22. Oops, wrong one. There we go. That would have been fun. So my this plan with me will be quite a bit shorter, but my ink of the week will be quite a bit longer. So make sure that you look out for that. That comes out on Mondays, and you have until Sunday afternoon to vote. You can vote after that too, but your vote won't. I don't want to say it doesn't matter, but I mean, I read all the comments. But I do ink up my pen for the next week on Sunday afternoon. So make sure that if you want to vote for which fountain pen ink you want to see with Marine by Diamine, that you go ahead and do that sometime before Sunday afternoon. And that is when I will change out my ink. I will write in the rest of my to-dos and everything. Basically everything in my spread I will write in, since I haven't done any of it. And we'll just chat. Okay, so for some reason this line got to be basically even. I should have maybe paid a little more attention when I was starting, but I was talking. This side, I kind of like how it's peeking up over. It's almost like it's coming on top of it. Anyway, it's okay that it didn't on that end, it's fine. Like I said, I'm not going to go in with whiteout or anything because that would be silly. All right, so there it is, guys. That's all I have for you today. Super short pen only spread for you. Please look for my ink of the week. That is when I will fill in the bulk of what I am missing here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to vote for your fountain pen ink color that you wanted. So here's the Marine that I'm using again, and here's Apache Sunset, Majestic Purple, Kelly Green, or Autumn and Rose. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.